Hi guys, welcome back to the RC store. My name's Ammo. Check out what we've got on the desk today. This is our Traxxas Raptor R Vitavon edition. So yes, if you haven't seen the previous video, be sure to check it out. I'll put a link just up here in the corner. I literally put all Vitavon components on this vehicle because at the time when I brought this, the Ultimate edition was not out. And guess what? As soon as I did their modifications, the Ultimate edition got released in the UK. Just sod's law. However, I'm completely happy with this truck itself. I'm happy with the speed. Yes, I do know the Ultimate is a 4S. This is a 3S. But being completely honest, I'm happy with it as a 3S. It's more than powerful enough. But one thing I need to do is put it to the test. Now that means I want to take this up to the super track and let's see if this can hoon and rally like a rally car. Can it take some jumps? And how good is it at drifting and sliding in wide open spaces on a gravel course? So without further ado guys, let's take an hour drive up to the super track and let's get into some action. We're here on location with the Traxxas Raptor R Pro Scale Special Black Edition. I have brought it out to the super track. Now, if you haven't seen the previous video on this truck, we did a full Vitavon upgrade on this to make it special because the Ultimate Edition was not available here in the UK, and that's what I originally wanted. However, it's now been released. Sod's law, but I'm happy with the 3S power. I'm going to take it out up on the super track and let's see how well this can perform on this national BMX track. And let's see if it can get some air, it can handle and hoon. So without further ado, let's get into an action-packed video. Right, let's take this beast to the top and let's see what it can do. I'm actually looking forward to this, to be fair, because this should be just like a rally car. So we're going to bring it down, launch it up here over the next ones, and let's see how it does on the first stage. So here we go. So coming down. Oh, perfect. Just like a short course truck. There is a bit of chassis slap, but other than that, epic. Right, let's see the next jump. So over on the next jump. Oh, a bit of a nosedive there. Right, looks like we've lost a wheel already. No, don't say that. I ain't got no spare bolts. Right, I'm gonna have to look for this wheel bolt. Oh dear, looks like we lost the pin and the hex. Right, I found the wheel bolt, I found the hex. It took me about 45 minutes, but I did have a spare pin in my car. I've rebuilt it back up and we're ready to go. Yes! Whoa! Right, conquered that section nicely. It does chassis slap a bit. I think the springs would need tightening up. So upgraded shocks would be needed. That's where the Ultimate comes in, because they are adjustable. It does nosedive a bit on here, but it is a longer chassis. Bring it back. It has got a bash plate at the front, so that will help, obviously. But yeah, it don't half take these jumps though. Give it that. Nice. Right, next section. Right, so coming through here. Nice. I just don't like the chassis slapping, or should I say the bash guard smashing at the front. Alright. It's taken all of these, to be fair. Right, I think we're going to go onto the big stage and let's see if we can give it some real air. Alright, let's see how it does. Oh, incredible. Whoa! Oh, and she's over. black car, gravel on the roof. Traxxas tough. Oh no, you're okay, you're okay. All right, let's go one more time. Super air, nice. Right, over on the next section. All right, so here we're going to see if we can go around this berm, try and stay towards the top corner so it's got an extreme angle, see how the tyres grip up, all the way around to the other side and make some air just over on the other end. Let's get into it. Building some speed up. Incredible! Absolutely smashed it. Can he do it on the way back? Oh yes! Oh, just over on the end. So one thing this truck's absolutely epic for is hooning. Yes! Look at that go. Looks absolutely insane. Eating absolutely everything, all the grass, nothing's a problem. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Perfect handling. Whoa, sideways. And it's up. What a truck. This thing, this is where it's about. It's all about hooning. And its way through some rough terrain at high speeds. Yes! Like I said, this is where this truck comes into its own. Just hooning. If you want a hooning truck, yes, this thing is incredible. Now this surface is incredibly rough and this thing's taking it. Let's follow it down here. Let's see what it's like through this surface. Bit of dirt. Yes. Wow, some high speed there. Coming through. Spin it round. Whoa. This thing's absolutely incredible. So much fun. Bit more loose dirt here. Yes. What a day out. Now, it didn't go exactly to plan, but still, I had a fantastic time. So I just want to quickly touch on the negatives of what I experienced with this. So, like I said, I'm always truthful on the channel. So, I was expecting this to handle like the VXL Fiesta. I was expecting it to fly through the air and literally glide. Yes, it did jump. Yes, it did fly through the air. Unfortunately, it did nosedive hell of a lot. The front end seemed a lot heavier on this truck. But where this truck came into its own was hooning. This thing hoons like there's no tomorrow. So as far as rallying goes, yeah, epic. You got small jumps, it'll take on fine, no problems. As soon as you start sending it off big jumps like that on the track, you are going to nosedive. That's the only downside I will say about the truck. My bad, I left one of the wheel bolts loose. So obviously in the last video, you guys probably seen I put all the Vitavon components on, and one wheel I may not have tightened properly. I thought I did, and yeah, I literally spent about an hour looking for the wheel bolt, the hex, and the pin. I found the hex, I found the wheel nut, but I could not find the pin. However, I was lucky, I had a spare pin, I put it in, and yeah, we were back up and running. What a run. I know exactly where this truck's going to take place on the channel, and when I want to go out hooning, whether it's gravel, dirt, grass, or even tarmac, this thing is going to be an absolute fantastic contender. Guys, if you've enjoyed this content, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that notification button, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.